Welcome, fabulous artists. Today we're going to be working on a background for our polar bears in the style of Alma Thomas. To start out today, we are going to be making a yellow sun that's going to go up in our corner and start out our painting. One reason I'm starting with yellow is because when we paint, we always start with the lightest color first, and that would be my yellow. I don't need to add any water to my paintbrush to start out with. I just need to dip it in to my yellow paint and start painting. I don't care if you want to put your yellow in this corner or this corner, but it needs to go up on top because it is our sun. And I'm gonna do one of those corner suns right up here. I don't need a whole circle. I'm just gonna do kind of a quarter circle or a half circle up in the corner. Making sure with my yellow that I paint all the way to my edges. I might get a little bit of paint on the table if I'm painting all the way to my edges. That's okay. I just don't want to paint on the table on purpose. Notice when I need more paint, I just dip it right back into my paint here. I don't need to do anything with my water yet because I haven't changed colors. Painting in all of the space so I don't see any more blue paper underneath. All right, when I'm done with my yellow, I need to wash out my paintbrush. Now, I can swirl my brush in the water like this, and it's gonna clean out some of my paintbrush, but it doesn't clean it out all the way. I can see my water turn yellow, which means I got some of my paint off, but not all of it. What I need to do to clean out the inside of my paintbrush too is I'm going to push my brush on the bottom of my cup to make my bristles spread out. I'm pushing my bristles like this in the bottom of my cup. See how it makes them spread? And that makes my yellow paint come out of the bristles. If I just swirl, I'll have yellow left over in my paintbrush. Now to test and make sure I got everything, I'm gonna take my paper towel and I'm gonna wipe. If I don't see any yellow, that means I did a good job. If I do see yellow, I need to go back and I need to wash my brush out just a little bit more. And now I'm going to be painting with my blue colors. I'm going to make a pattern using my blue colors. A color pattern is something that repeats. So it would be dark blue, light blue, dark blue, light blue, dark blue, light blue. I could do dark, dark, light, light, dark, dark, light, light, but I need to make a pattern with my two blue colors. So I'm gonna start with the light blue because, like I said, we usually wanna start with our lighter colors. And I'm gonna get plenty on my paintbrush and I'm gonna start to make a dashed line around my yellow. Dashed line is like a broken line, so I'm not painting one big curved line around there. There needs to be spaces. So I'm gonna put my brush down, I'm gonna paint a short line. It's not very long, just a short line. Stop, pick up my brush. Short line, stop, pick up my brush. Following the shape of my sun in a curve. So I'm going to continue with this blue, but leave space for the dark blue in the middle, because remember, I need to make a pattern, light blue, dark blue, light blue, dark blue. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of space for my dark blue, and I'm gonna do this again with my light blue. Short lines, broken line in a curve, all the way to the edge there. Leave room again. Notice I haven't stuck my paintbrush back in my water yet because I'm not switching. I don't need water on my brush if I'm using the same color over and over and over. All right, I'm done with my light blue. I went all the way down in curved lines that kept the same shape. I really wanted that nice curve all the way down until I got to my corner on the other side. I want to fill in the whole space. Now I'm ready to wash out my paintbrush and do my dark color. So remember, I put my paintbrush in the water, I push on the bottom. Oop, I can see that blue paint coming out. It's important when I'm pushing down, I'm not doing it really hard. It's like a light tap. We don't want to hurt our brushes. And I'm gonna test, make sure there's no blue. Look at that. All right, I'm ready to go. Now it's time for my dark blue. So remember, it's light blue, dark blue. Making my dashed line just like before, but with my dark paint. I want you to notice that my dashes are still pretty close together. I don't want really big gaps like this in between my dashes. We really want to fill in our space nice. So I'm gonna put them close together, but I still want a dashed or a broken line. You really want to use all of that space. I still haven't put my brush in the water because I'm not switching colors yet. I'm just using one. And I'm going to paint until I fill in all of my space with my dark blue.